Greetings, Internet Land. This is Roy from TC, sitting here with the wonderful Oliver McEwan, very talented musician who plays with Medina and Nick and Jay. How's things going?
Everything's good. We just arrived here about an hour ago.
And you are getting, gearing up to do what? Rocking the house with?
With Medina. Yeah, we're playing here at 12 o'clock in about 3 hours at the main stage. And we're just looking forward to it. I woke up this morning and got amped up. When you play a lot of shows, it's not every gig you get amped up for like a day before. Gotcha. But this is one of the big, nice festivals in Denmark that people love to play. And basically, a lot of people love it, and there's a reason, because it's a nice vibe and audience is great.
What got you into bass? Why did you pick bass as an instrument?
It's a weird story, because I grew up with both parents in music and theater. Okay. My dad's an actor and a musician, and my mother's an actor. So I grew up with that, and they've never pressured me to into anything. But I went to schools where creativity was big, and they wanted to shove instruments in our hands, and from way young. And my dad plays the drums. My brother played the drums. My other family members played the drums, so it was like, all right, I'll play the drums.
So you had really annoying birthdays?
Exactly. It's like, oh no, but we had a drum set in the basement, and slowly I played drums, but there was a lot of drummers in my class, and he figured out, I can make Oliver play that and that and that. There was no bass player, so he kind of traded off. If you play bass here, you can play drums in the next number, and I kind of fell for it. I was like, this is nice, and popularity. It's cool bass, and then started to play bass, and then I just stuck with it.
My next question would be, do you see yourself more as a bass player that, what is that called, complements what's going on or supports what's going on, or do you go up the dusty end and do the solo-y bit, here I am, hear me?
I like to combine both, because, one thing I love to hear people play, and I'd rather hear 9 out of 10 times you play the right thing, and then you fuck up once, than to hear a completely safe set.
Yeah, true.
I'd rather hear that, because that means people are out where it actually matters, and they try and do this and kind of almost succeeding and then succeeding, and that's for me, that's what my training is for. That's what my experience is for. That's to pick me up when I'm out, where the hell am I? And then it makes you end the right place, and that. Living, playing on the edge more, I think that gives a more live feel, and that's what I like to do.
What are your goals if you look at the next year? What would be something that you would want to accomplish with bass or with music?
Well, some of the goals I've accomplished, as you said. One of the big goals was being an MD. Yep. I would love to do that, because I've always played the piano too, and I love to create that kind of thing, and TV shows and stuff like that has always been on my list too, and I've done that too. I was in the X Factor band 2 or 3 years. The one thing that I still have left is the world tour. Yeah. The one where you say, all right, in the airport, see you in about 6 months.
So what I'd like to ask you is, could you talk a little bit about your setup that you use right now for bass?
Yeah, definitely. Right now on the Medina thing, I'm using, because the battle with the sound technicians and the lighting technicians is always, how much gear can I get on stage and how much do they want me to have on stage? But we've come up with a great compromise. I have two 212s on stage, or two 212s and one 210s. I think that's the one, because I have 3 setups. This one is actually based in the side of the stage, blowing in on my feet and gear.
Are you on in-ears?
Yeah, on in-ears. So that's basically, a lot of it is from just for my vibe, and then I have the Blacksmith tugged around beneath the stage, blasting so much that the sound technician sometimes kind of gives me a hard time.
If you'd have to call one piece of gear that you couldn't live without, and now you can't say Blacksmith, obviously.
No, okay.
What would that be for you?
One piece of TC gear, because I would say my bass, because that's kind of what pays the bills.
True. What kind of basses you got? 4 or 5 string?
5 strings and active. I use Sandberg, German Sandberg, and Mike Lowell's.
Okay. That doesn't really mean anything.
It's a small builder, and they're fabulous, fantastic.
Very cool.
Really lightweight, but. the Polytuner, and then I've I love that one.
I think we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time, and this is us signing off.